So this has been a really long time coming, I guess you could say, but here they are, the Blood of the Dead conversational quotes, and as you guys all know, this is not October of 2018 when, of course, Blood of the Dead came out, or nowhere near it. We're in fact like, 8 months later, and I'm barely making the video on the conversational quotes for Blood of the Dead, and there are some good reasons for this. One is just that at first I just didn't know how the conversational quotes worked inside Black Ops 4 for so long, but then I finally figured it out recently, and what actually made it even better, because I figured it out in Ancient Evil, but then after that I realized that Blood of the Dead is slightly different, and I had to figure that out all over again. But now that I have all these figured out, hopefully I'll just have all these conversational quotes just radio, including whatever DLC 3 and 4 are to bring, so hopefully that goes all great. And I mean, I thought it'd be a good time to release this video just because, you know, I wanted to really release these conversational quotes first things first, but second things second, DLC 3 with Aether storyline returning is just around the corner, and I just, you know, wanted to have this in preparation for that. But anyways, that's all I gotta say. But before I go, I just want to say, if you guys do go on to enjoy this video, go ahead, do all the normal YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, bell, share, and especially bell. But I'm gonna go, and I'll catch you guys next stream, video, or whatever it may be. But laters, guys.
Okay, change of plan. We should be looking for the other Nikolai, but apparently I have messed it up. When I say I mean him. Me.
What now, German? Surely you do not seek to torture me further. I know all too well what lies ahead.
Enough riddles, Richthofen! Have I not already given you enough? My blade, my honor, my soul!
Everybody just pull your shit together, or I'm gonna start freaking out too! So let me see if I understand. Richthofen copied entire plan from Special Book. Special Book changed its mind, and now it wants, what? Our blood?
Of course, we all heard the doctor. Fate now demands our blood as well. I have never seen Richthofen this way. The threat is real.
Man, you guys are killing me with this doom and gloom stuff. If that book changed once, it can change again. So let's buck up and get to work already.
Ahem! Gentlemen, please, calm yourselves. You must forgive me. I forget how frustrating I can be sometimes. Never mind the chronorium, or this silly blood business. I have something entirely new in mind.
Richthofen knew exactly who that monster in cell block was. I could see it in his stupid, wide-open face.
Yeah, that big guy with the club? Was he a prison guard or something?
That thing was no ordinary guard. I believe he was an agent of a much darker force.
The warden. I have known him to take many forms, each one used to torture the souls of both the damned and the doomed. He's not very nice.
Still with me, Doc? You're looking a little pale. Paler than usual, anyway.
Yes, of course, it's nothing. The climate of this dimension is stifling. It's probably all the fire. Ugh. And the brimstone.
So this warden guy, any idea why he'd want to trap us here?
What do madmen ever want? That was rhetorical, but just for the record, we are not trapped, Dempsey. We're simply confined to one place. Against our will. But it's not permanent. Pinky promise. Dempsey, did you hear that? A voice, just now! No, voices! Whispering in the shadows!
Kinda hard to hear anything over the shrieks, explosions, and gunfire. But if I start hearing voices, you'll be the first to know. Richthofen, I know your plan's probably way over my head, and I know I'll forget half of it later. But you gotta give me something.
There is no plan, Dempsey. Is that what you wish to hear? We were supposed to pop in, get the blood, and leave, but things have changed. Now we must improvise and adapt. You are a Marine. Surely you can manage that. I see your accusing glances, Nikolai. Is there something you wish to say to me?
Why bother? That is what you always say, eh? All will be forgotten anyway. Ah, it was stroke of genius to build secret lab in Hell Dimension. Because that could never end badly.
We will end it. One way or another. And rest assured, Nikolai, I would not deprive you of the chance to kill your other self.
So this warden, he needs your special blood, huh? Maybe 3 of us make side deal and just give it to him.
The moment you traveled through space and time, your blood became special as well. No, my dear Nikolai. Any attempt to bargain with the warden would not go well for you.
Richtofen, I cannot stay silent. You do not have plan. For once in your life, admit it. And tell us what we are facing.
Annihilation! As always! If I believed for an instant that you could comprehend so much as a phrase in the chronorium, I would hand it over. But no, that is mine burden to bear. My way, Nikolai, is the only way. Stop looking so damned morose, Takeo. This place was not created to be your own personal hell.
Was it not? Fate willed it into creation, and fate has delivered us here, as we attempt once again to disrupt the natural order. The scales will be balanced. The spirits of this island awaken in your presence, Richtofen. It seems as though they desire something from you.
Doesn't everyone? The voices of the damned and the doomed can get in line behind you 3, the warden, the keepers, and the numerous other Richthofens now placing demands on my time.
Richtofen, I must ask, do you still reflect upon your other self, the one you destroyed? Or did it end the moment you pulled the trigger?
That Richthofen was evil, Takeo. What he had just done to Maxis, to Samantha, to reality. He needed to die for the good of all. And that was all. I could use a little optimism from you, Takeo. I truly could. I've gotten us out of worse places than this, have I not?
You have, and you may yet. But I do not fear death, Edward. I fear what winning may cost.
Hey, Nick, did you catch what Richtofen was saying when he read that chronic... evil book thing?
Chronorium. He said that pages changed on him. Judging from face, it was not good change. So now, we fight for lives. This is what we get for trusting German. Something must be done, Dempsey. Richtofen is leading us deeper into this hell pit. You and I, we could take command and...
Hey, if you got a portal stashed in your pocket, by all means open it up. Meantime, following that lunatic is our one and only play. So Nick, I've been thinking, we came all this way to get this blood as some kind of insurance policy, yeah? Back in the lab, Richtofen said something about our blood.
I heard this as well. The blood holds some sort of power. Power that this warden seeks to take from us. Perhaps we can use it against him. We have been comrades for a long time, have we not, Dempsey? If something happened to Richtofen, comrades can depend on each other. There?
Look, I think I know what you're getting at, Nick. But you need to stow it, Ricky Tick. Turning on your own teammate? That's bad fucking karma. Looks like there's enough of that going on around here. Listen, Tack. I know where you're at. Doing what you had to do. What we had to do. It fucks you up.
It was my honor to end the suffering of my other self. The anguish I feel is his. The responsibility for my sins is mine. You are a true warrior, Dempsey. You focus your pain into action and press ever onward. It is both an honor and a terrible curse.
I love you too, Tack, but could you not poke me in the emotions right now? I'm trying to break out of hell. You hear them too, right, Tack? The whispers all around this place? I'm starting to think all your spirit talk might not be bullshit after all.
I sort of appreciate that. And yes, we are being watched. Dempsey, does Richtofen appear to be acting strangely to you? The deeper we delve into this realm, the more I sense the weight on his soul.
Now that you mention it, he does seem a bit squirrelier than usual. But if all the fucked up shit in this place doesn't get to you, then you're probably as twisted as that nutjob warden.
I understand your anger with Richtofen, Nikolai, but you must not allow this resentment to destroy you. We have come here to serve our inevitable purpose.
This is not fate, Takio. This is Richtofen, playing games with reality and our lives. I had hoped you would be wise enough to see this. Takio, comrade, you can feel as well as I that Richtofen's plan is but an errand of fools. How can you be so calm?
Acceptance is not weakness, Nikolai. Only by accepting what is can one decide how one wishes to proceed, moment by precious moment. Do the spirits of this prison disturb you, Nikolai? You should know that they too have suffered at the hands of this warden.
I have seen men broken by Gulag, and death was mercy for them. In this place, Takio, without death to release them, I fear what men can become. I confess, Takio, I fear this might be end for us. Every step of Richtofen's plan brings us closer to doom, not salvation. If we fail, and Warden gets blood?
I think that it is not failure in this realm that you fear, Nikolai. It is your success in the next. I do not blame you. Should we claim the life of your other self, you will not bear the burden alone.